Camping tools here. Well, I'm going to try to light a fire. Everything you can see is covered in snow. Everything, look at the ground. Everything is wet and boggy. There's not much dry wood around, but some of these fallen trees, like over here, Cameron points it over there, you can see that there, and also over here, this tree over here too. This one here might be alright. It's pretty dry inside possibly, so we're going to check it out and see if we can get a fire going. But first of all, we're just going to have a look at this and see. Now the bark on these things, if you've got, birch around, you're lucky already because the bark's going to be flammable. Pretty dry, it's a little bit damp, okay? I'm going to get down into the dry wood here. Okay, so this, obviously this was rotted and fell down, but this is solid, that wood there, that is not rotten in there. This is partially infected by the fungus here, or rotted by the fungus, so this is a lot softer. It's still not super soft, you see, but it's certainly not as hard as this. You've got to get rid of this inner stuff because this is frozen, the water, and it's not going to burn. It's going to reduce the effectiveness of burning the bark. So this has all got to be taken off the bark because it's just frozen. Okay, or this is bark, but it's got to be removed. So you've just got the flammable part of the birch. By busting off bits of wood at the end here, I can get this thing going, I hope. This is pretty dry. So what's happened is, of course, when it's really cold, cigarette lighters may not be any good to you. I'm going to persevere with this for a bit longer and then we'll try the matches. Go. It's very wet and cold. Don't want to muck around with this. I want to get the thing going as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to add lots of flammable on there and get it going. Okay, so it's raging now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just get this thing just raging with birch bark. There's lots of birch bark here, so I'm not going to scab on it. you know, when you've got very wet wood. So we just chucked all the birch bark, you know, we can carve up on here to get the thing going, and some solid wood in there to get the heat up to dry out the water. Some of this is dry wood in here, so we're going to take this. I'm not going to be starving out here. Finally, took a long time to get going, but caught the wood in there. My skewer bit broke, so you see we've got some coals in there, but that took a very long time because the wood is so wet. And I cut into the heartwood in here. I mean, this is not really the heartwood, but you know, this is all soggy and stuff with the snow and the rain. And wanted to do it really kind of hardcore here, and just use what we had, you know, not chucking any petrol or fire lighters on here. And it took at least an hour to get going, but now we've got some good coals. We can cook the meat on there. It's looking pretty good, yeah. That looks pretty tasty, for sure. This thing is now not going to go out, so you bust your guts getting it going, and now it's raging. We've had our lunch. We're about to have a bit of fun, and it's just, you know, still raging. We'll put it out with snow or water later.